AFL, take one.
Well, the AFL and the final seasons are approaching. And believe me, this has been the worst AFL season in the history of AFL football. It has been the most horrible, disgusting, despicable, injurious, just a horrible football season. And for that reason, I've got this down to three teams, and I have to include now, because of the darkness of the season, I have to include the Prince of Darkness's side, Fremantle. I had no intention of putting Fremantle anywhere near this premiership because Ross Lyons is the Prince of Darkness. And I always barrack for the light, the eagle, not the owl. And I'm saying to you, because of what's gone on, Fremantle are now a genuine chance to make the grand final. Anyway, let's go through a couple of sides first. People who say Collingwood, Collingwood has got no possible chance of figuring in the premiership this season. Absolutely zero. They're gone. Forget about them. They haven't got enough good players. When these big games come around, they've got 6 or 7 players who are not going to be able to cut it. And anyone who thinks, Collingwood, they've got no fucking idea. Trust me, they're none. The Swans, I'm going to lose money on the Swans. I don't like the Swans, but I put a few bucks on them a little while ago. But things have to fall your way to win premierships. They have to fall your way. And they've fucking fallen over the edge, the Swans. They haven't got Jetta, they haven't got Rowan out there, and they haven't got Goods out there. They're 3 big players that had to be out there to be a difference, and they're not out there. You can't win without Jetta and Goods out there. And they've got no match practice, no match fitness. If all of a sudden they make a miraculous recovery and come out next week, but they're not there. They're just not there. So that leaves the 2 other sides, which of course Hawthorn and Geelong. Now, what's good about Geelong is they've got this quartet of 4 fast players with Christensen, Varco, Stokes and Motlop. Wow, Motlop and Varco. What sides need in these big games is fucking brilliant pace. That elusive brilliance. That people like Rioli have got, that spectacular brilliance. That's what these players have got at Geelong. And they've got 4 of them who are capable of gone. That's what it's about in these big games. Something to break it open. That's why the Swans, they needed Jetta and Rowan out there. Breaking the game open with pace. That's what it's about in these big games. So, look, Geelong is certainly there. Hawthorn, well, they've got Franklin, they've got Roughhead, they've got Rioli, these 3 players. And when they play Hodge across half back, I fucking love Hodge across half back. He is such a stabilising and wonderful influence as a captain when he's across half back, just reading the game, getting that ball going, and getting the ball to Birchall and co, who are fucking going to run away with it and give those brilliant Hawthorn forwards a chance to kick their goals. So, to me, there's 3 hopes only. They are Geelong, Hawthorn, and Fremantle. Fremantle, no. But they're the only 3 teams left who can possibly win in what will go down in history, and that we're living through it as is the worst season, the saddest season in the history of the game. It's just diabolical what's happened to AFL. It's not in good hands. It hasn't been well run. Don't worry about that. All this fucking drug caper, this should have been taken care of years ago. Years ago, it should have been sent out that no one's into peptides, none of that shit is coming into our game. It should have been outlawed years ago. It's been badly managed by the AFL, and don't let anyone tell you different. And the sooner this season's over, the fucking better.